Here are the Friday the 13th Part 6 Jason Lives kills ranked point-wise. So there are 14 kills, but there are 12 spots. So at number 12 is Roy. This was also my least favorite kill of the movie. He's dismembered. 1 point for how bloody it is. There's not a lot of blood. 5 points for how believable it is. 0 points for how creative it is. You see his leg. 0 points for how surprising it is. 0 points for how scary it is. It's not surprising, not scary. So Roy comes out to a total of 6 points at number 12. Number 11 is Court. He's stabbed in the head. Surprisingly, 0 points for how bloody it is. You don't see any blood, and that's a shame, because probably could have been a little bit better. 5 points for how believable it is. Stabbed in the head, of course that'll kill him. 0 points for how creative it is. Just a stabbing, not that creative. 1 point for how surprising it is. 1 point for how scary it is. Not that surprising, not really that scary. And if there was some blood, it'd probably be a little bit scarier. But unfortunately it isn't. So Court comes out to a total of 7 points at number 11. Number 10 is Elizabeth. She gets speared in the face and drowned in water. 0 points for how bloody it is, unfortunately, because of getting stabbed with a spear in the face. Unfortunately, that's underwater. So if it was just stabbing, she could have gotten some blood points for that, but 0 points. 5 points for how believable it is, though. Drown, of course, that'll kill her. 1 point for how creative it is, not that creative. 1 point for how surprising it is, not that surprising. 1 point for how scary it is, not that scary. So Elizabeth comes out to a total of 8 points at number 10. Number 9 is Stephen and Annette, which counts as one kill since they die at the same time. They're both stabbed in the gut. 0 points for how bloody it is, unfortunately. 5 points for how believable it is. Stabbed in the gut, of course that would kill them. 1 point for how creative it is, just a stabbing. 2 points for how surprising it is, not that surprising that they died. 1 point for how scary it is, just not that scary. So Stephen and Annette both come out to a total of 9 points at number 9. Number 8 is Nikki. Face crushed into the wall. 0 points for how bloody it is. There's no blood. Jason takes her, smashes her through the wall of the RV, but you don't see any blood. 3 points for how believable it is. Not all 5, just because, it just didn't seem like that would kill her. Getting smashed into the wall and, making an imprint of her face, that just didn't seem like that would kill her. 2 points for how creative it is. Not really that creative. 2 points for how surprising it is. It's not that surprising that she died. Just kind of a stock character. And 3 points for how scary it is. It's kind of scary. So Nikki comes out to a total of 10 points at number 8. Number 7 is 2 kills. Martin and Officer Thornton. So Martin gets stabbed in the throat. 1 point for how bloody it is. Gets stabbed in the throat with a broken bottle. There's some blood. 5 points for how believable it is. 2 points for how creative it is. 2 points for how surprising it is. And 1 point for how scary it is. And he's tied with Officer Thornton. He gets a dart in the head. 1 point for how bloody it is. 5 points for how believable it is. 1 point for how creative it is. 2 points for how surprising it is. 2 points for how scary it is. So both Martin and Officer Thornton both come out to a total of 11 points at number 7. Number 6 is Bert. He gets his face smashed into a tree. 2 points for how bloody it is, because there's some blood on the tree, on the smiley face. 3 points for how believable it is. Again, not all 5, just because he gets smashed in the tree hard, but just didn't seem like that would kill him. 2 points for how creative it is. It's kind of creative. 3 points for how surprising it is. Kind of surprising. 2 points for how scary it is. it's kind of scary. So Bert comes out to a total of 12 points at number 6. Number 5 is Stan, Katie, and Larry as 1 kill, getting decapitated, and then Paula as another kill, where she gets a blood splat. So the triple decap. 1 point for how bloody it is. There's some blood. 5 points for how believable it is. 2 points for how creative it is. 2 points for how surprising it is, and 3 points for how scary it is. And they're tied with Paula. 3 points for how bloody it is. There's some blood that goes onto the window. 5 points for how believable it is. 2 points for how creative it is. 2 points for how surprising it is. 2 points for how scary it is. So, all those kills come out to a total of 13 points. Oh no, 1 point for how scary it is for Paula. So, they come out to a total of 13 points at number 5. Number 4 is Darren. He gets speared in the stomach. 2 points for how bloody it is. There's some blood. 5 points for how believable it is. 2 points for how creative it is. Just a stabbing. Not really that creative. 2 points for how surprising it is. And 3 points for how scary it is. Pretty scary. So Darren comes out to a total of 5. Oh no, it's 3 points for how surprising it is. So Darren comes out. Oh wait, no. It is 2 points for how surprising it is. Darren comes out to a total of 14 points at number 4. Number 3 is Sheriff Garris. He gets folded in half. 0 points for how bloody it is. There's no blood. 5 points for how believable it is. 3 points for how creative it is. 3 points for how surprising it is. And 3 points for how scary it is. So, pretty scary. So, Sheriff Garris comes out to a total of 15 points at number 3. Number 2 is Sissy, who gets her head turned around. 0 points for how bloody it is. There's no blood. 5 points for how believable it is. Head twisted around. Of course, that'll kill her. 4 points for how creative it is. It's actually a pretty creative kill. 3 points for how surprising it is. Pretty surprising. 4 points for how scary it is. It was pretty scary. So, Sissy comes out to a total of 16 points at number 2. But the number 1 best most pointed kill of Friday 13th Part 6, Jason Lives, is Alan. First kill of the movie. Heart punched out. One of the gorier kills of the movie, with 3 points for how bloody it is, 5 points for how believable it is, 3 points for how creative it is, pretty creative, 3 points for how surprising it is, that was very surprising, and 3 points for how scary it is. It was pretty scary, so Alan comes out to a total of 17 points as the number 1 best most pointed Friday 13th Part 6 Jason Lives kill. Thanks for watching.